Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. As most people say when they start live streams, I think it's working. I think I'm on. I think I'm on. Anyway, join us in the chat wherever you may be. Do we have a share place on this in the live streams? Let me see. Whatever. Anyway, here things. This is Halloween week. This is a reading from, well, roughly October 22nd, 7th, October 27 to 7 to November 3rd, Sunday to Sunday. But, we don't, rely on those dates only because, especially this Halloween week, we might bleed over the 3rd. We might go further and beyond. I'll mention it, if I feel the need to, but otherwise, hold on to the answers for a little bit longer, especially this week. The veil is thin this week. The veil is thin because it's Samhain. It's that time of the year when the veil between the living and the dearly departed have left the physical plane. Kind of heavy, huh? Yeah, I know. Nah, it's not. You guys, who come to see me and our subscribers, remember, click subscribe. Have a very open mind. There's energies afoot out there that we don't see with just the eyes, right? Yeah, you have the open mind. You have the open mind. And we're just getting cards ready. This is moving week for me. Those of you who keep up to date on Twitter, I'm MysticCharles on Twitter. I'm moving, and last week's video I mentioned it too. Okay, update. I found a place not too far away from where I'm at, but I did have to recruit some people to help me. So this witch is moving on Halloween night, the 31st. I'm going to try to get online to maybe, give a message or two that night. That's if we get everything over to the new place at once. And let me tell you, that new place, oh boy, you'll find out about it later. But it's okay. It's the kind of place that we like, we like, I think we'll have to put a sign, beware of spirits on the fence. What do you think? Catch my drift? Yeah. Gonna do a little bit of a cleansing, let's say, before the final move in. But, you know where I'm getting at that, right? Yeah. So anyway, let's get this reading part out of the way. The energies were strong. I wanted to get it done before we don't get it done. Before, I start breaking everything down to move. I don't know how much I'll be able to get on the back of the broom in one trip, but we will get it. We're going to get all this over there. And the next couple months, we're going to concentrate a little bit more on the videos. I got some stuff, some things that I want to do. And after we get moved, we're going to have a little time to do it, all right? Now, I still got to, do the priest stuff and the 9 to 5 stuff, but we're going to get a little more metaphysical, a little more supernatural coming up for the next few months. Might even do a how-to. I got some money candles and things I got to make, and money, yeah, money. Please help the move and support MysticCharles and the things that we do around here by making a love donation, love offering they call it in church, a love offering in PayPal. Just use my email, MysticCharles@yahoo.com. And of course you can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/MysticCharles. And make a pledge there. That's your monthly support. and that's really cool too. They say you can make one-time pledges there too. Just cancel the monthly thing after they do their thing, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I just dealt with some spirits. I dealt with some weird stuff the past couple nights. Okay, trying to pack, trying to do this, trying to do that, and some weird stuff, which we'll discuss at a later date or whenever we feel like it. But a lot of things dealing with ghosts and spirits this week. A lot of people's thoughts are on the dearly departed, right? And I am not going to go to the radio station and use the Ouija board to dig up past singers. There are other ways to do it. I don't need the Ouija board. Don't use the Ouija board, especially this Halloween. It's just not worth it. There's other ways to do things. If you're dealing with the spirits, spirits, not ghosts, there's a little difference. If you're dealing with the spirits, well, know who you're trying to contact and know what you're doing. Use protections. Always use protection, right? Yeah. Yep. You don't know protections, tell me what you're up to in the comments, and you might just hear back from me what kind of protections you need them from. Protection, somebody's thinking, do they need to be concerned with a past lover that might be back in touch with you? Right, your energy's strong, so let's put that out in general for our folks out there. Our other mystics, feel free to absorb the energy on this, alright? I know I'm going straight to a question, but it's coming in strong. Should you be concerned about a past lover that has recently or will in your near future, recent future, should you be concerned? I get a little bit of concern, something dealing with money, not a physical type of concern, alright? Hope that answers that question, alright? Yeah, should you be concerned? Well, you get a little bit of yes on that, but it's mostly looking financial. Am I supposed to tell you that readings are for entertainment purposes only? Not everything I say will pertain to each and every one of you. But if you feel a little tingle, a little twitch, a little touches, and on the inside, well, that's what I'm saying is directed at you, as in that last question that I just did. All right, that came out like a bullet. Are you pushing that strong? Well, thank you for that energy. I got it, and you have received your answer on that one. Somebody's thinking about lottery. Listen, if I could do the lottery numbers, I'd be doing readings from a far different fancy type of place. No, I don't do the lottery numbers. Yeah, I've done them in the past for folks. How did they do? Well, they weren't upset, but I don't like to say I do the lottery numbers. Somebody's thinking about playing the lottery or something. That's what's going on here. I do not do gambling questions. Use your money, your riches as you will, all right? If you got that strong intuition to do something like that, well, then go ahead and do it. Don't bet everything if that's what you're thinking about. No, don't. I heard about people betting, selling their houses and stuff to get lottery tickets. Don't do that stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. All right, let's do a little general thing. Let's see what comes up here for your week of October 27th through November 3rd. Ooh, love is on the mind. Love is on the mind. It looks like it's a good week for love. Contact. You want to talk to a loved one, a spirit, of a loved one? Well, again, this is a good week. I'm getting the reminder to tell you this stuff, so do it. You feel like contacting someone? Well, speak about it. Just talk normally. You don't even have to use your mouth. Use, your mind to talk to the spirits, because that's what it is. It's energy, all right? Yeah, all right. People have their own thoughts. Whatever, right? I do what I do because I've done it before and it worked in the past. Remember, it's energy. It's all energy. We're all energy. All right. There is a woman who is a little bit older than you. This woman will have some good advice for you this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know why we skipped Friday, but you might know why. Well, information is good coming from this woman. It is strong. Does it? This woman might be a little jealous of you somewhere, right? It's sort of like, okay, get the information from this woman. Then we're on another group of you. This older woman is jealous of you for some reason. You know who it is? Well, you know who it is, all right? Um, you asked something from a older male. Well, I'm coming back as an empty cup for you on that. So whatever you ask, it doesn't look positive on that, to receive. All right. Um, a group, if you are in some sort of little group, a band or something like that, a small group. Well, it looks like bonding is important for you this week. If you're in a band, stick to rehearsal, that kind of thing. If you're doing an act, make sure you get that rehearsal done. You're trying to do something in school or at work as a team, be strong in that position this week. The position seems to be important. The position, all right. Men, it looks like this is going to be a good week for you to shine on what you are doing at work. No, I'm going to school. I'm looking at school. I'm going at school. No, it's looking more as your profession. But going to school is your profession right now if that's what you're doing. Or if you're going to school and you have another profession, well, concentrate on the profession this week. Profession. No, it's not coming professional. Profession. All right. Yeah. Someone said professional, no acting professional. Well, you should do that wherever you are, if you're at work or at school or whatever. Act professional, or and out in public, meeting. Network is important. All right. That word crossed my mind strong. I don't mean to be rambling, but so many of you got so many questions coming in. Networking is important to you. Networking with a female this week is important to you. Job prospects. Job prospects look pretty good for you this week. Do your homework on the company you're going for. That looks like it's an important thing. A lot of this stuff's coming spiritually, all right? I'm not really looking at the cards. We're going through all kinds of files. You guys are flipping the pages fast this week. Gosh, the veil is thin. Can you feel it? Can you feel, the spiritual, the spirit coming to you this week? The spirit coming to you is strong this week. I think, I looked at, a bunch of other readers on this site, I don't know if I got to throw more crystals in my pictures or something, but, you're getting a reading from the old past, all right? We get straight to it. This is Halloween. The energies are strong. Like I said, I'm going to try to get to you Halloween night. No promises on that. You might find me on Twitter. Yeah, so remember MysticCharles on Twitter. That just happens to be one of the platforms that I'm more into at the moment. Let's take a look at other things. Gosh darn it, spirits are coming to you this week, all right? Spirits are coming to you strong, all right? And it feels like love interest, and people who have loved you. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Don't want to really get into that too much here in the video world, but spirits are strong to you. There's other shows for spirits, but we do the real thing here, right? Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. Money didn't look too bad. It's that going to be a concern of mine right now? If it pops up, money didn't look too bad for you this week. Oh yeah, when I was waiting for the camera to come up, I was thinking of that question. You know, where's money going to be good for? For my friends. Our folks out there, and I was getting in the groups of 20s. If you are in your 20s, 21, 22, 27, 8, 9, that was looking really strong for you. All right, so yeah. If you get really good out there, well, remember, MysticCharles is whatever, Patreon place. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's take another look at something. Let's take a look at something. We're live. We're not editing, so I'm going to, be on here for just a little bit more. Alrighty. No, I'm with you. that are, you gotta read. You gotta be able to read and, touch it, feel it. Touch it and feel it, right? It has to feel good. Otherwise, that's why I use the cards as a tool. If certain things don't feel good, I use the cards to verify, to confirm certain things, or to deny what I feel or even said. Don't worry, I'll correct myself. Take it or leave it. I'll correct myself. I don't care. You know, yeah, I'll tell you. Say, oh no, don't listen to what I just said. Listen to this. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, thinking, dreaming of something is a positive thing for you this week. All right. I'm thinking, positive, positive, positive. Well, that's what it's looking like, actually. Excuse me. Be careful of losing something. Yeah, I was trying to find a negative here. Be careful of losing something. All right? And it might be more than one thing, more one of the same thing. Might be multiple dollars, multiple dineros, multiple pesos, multiple marbles, or multiple anything, all right? Be careful because we get that as a loss, a negative for you, all right? You could spill a cup. You could spill more than one cup. Who knows? It could be one of those things. You drop something and you go to catch it and you knock other things over. You could be careful there. It's losing or dispersing. Dispersing. Oh boy, look that up. That's a word. Dispersing. Anyway, see, money's looking good for you. Gosh, 20s are looking good. What I'm getting is 30s and up ish. Even, you guys and ladies in your 60s, well, it looks like it's a good week for you right now, okay? You might have some bad weather, which makes aches and pains. I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't diagnose or prognose, but you know what I mean, those of you who've come to me before, all right? Aches and pains will somewhat be there this week, because of weather, but other things look like they're going to be okay, all right? All right, no, I better look up. Hey, folks, the camera's down there, up there, it's picture. Okay, challenges, it looks like you're going to be in charge of that. In charge of the challenges, you're going to make it. No sweat. You're all good there. Remember, dreams and thoughts are positive for you there. That all looks good. Some of you are thinking a little more in the hot area. I'd say hot. The hot romance area. That's a positive too. Imagine that. No, imagine that. But anyway, if you're doing your ritual there on Samhain, for Samhain, say a little prayer for me. All right, we're going to make that move. Prayer, that everything goes well. And of course, I'll be saying mine to you. Of course, I'll be doing my little Samhain thing. I say my little Samhain thing. You never know how big it's going to be or how small. But this weird week, it's that's true. It's a weird week. It's going to be odd for me. Because we're going to be doing all that activity. If I could get it done fast, there's a lot of stuff that's going to go on that night other than moving. All right. So I want you all to stay safe. Watch out for the little ones. Those of you who do the trick-or-treating thing, pay attention to what's going on. It gets dark earlier here in the USA, and little ones might be running out, without thinking. So, please, look after them. And I guess I'll catch you next time and look forward for a lot more things coming up. All right? Please do leave your comments, subscribe, thumbs up, and all that fun jazz. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, sayonara.